Mark chapter 5. And they came over onto the other side of the sea into the country of the Gadarenes. And when he was come out of the ship, immediately there met him out of the tomb a man with an unclean spirit, who had his dwelling among the tombs, and no man could bind him, no, not with chains, because that he had been often bound with fetters and chains, and the chains had been plucked asunder by him, and the fetters broken in pieces, neither could any man tame him. That devil is a bastard. Whatever the devil has used to prison you, that you have lost sanity, the Lord is restoring you back this morning. And always, night and day, he was in the mountains and in the tombs, crying and cutting himself with stones. But when he saw Jesus afar off, he ran and worshipped. A man saw Jesus afar off, but this Jesus we are talking about is not afar off. The Jesus is here. Are you set for a miracle? He saw Jesus afar off. He ran. My God, this was the same man that the Bible described that nobody could come close to him, not even with chains. But he saw Jesus afar off. No, it wasn't Jesus calling the man, it was the man running to Jesus. Every knee must bow and every tongue must confess to the lordship of Jesus. Whatever it is that have troubled you, they are bowing at the feet of Jesus this very moment. But when he saw Jesus afar off, he ran and worshipped him, and cried with a loud voice and said, "What have I to do with thee, Jesus, thou Son of the Most High God? I adjure thee by God that thou torment me not." Now the demon is now begging. The spirit in his inside. This was a man that nobody could tame. The man is now, oh my God. Listen, the devil against your life will cry for help. Listen, whatever that the Lord has made for you, no man can pluck it out. That hand that is responsible, that steals joy from your life. Look at that. I am seeing you lost series of things, including relationships broken, and you cannot even define how it happened. But that devil is submitting to the voice of God this morning. For he said unto him, "Come out of that man, thou unclean spirit." And he asked him, "What is thy name?" And he said, saying, "My name is Legion, for we are many." And he besought him much that he would not send them country. Next. Now there was there nigh unto the mountains a great herd of swine feeding, and all the devils sought him, saying, "Send us out into the swine, that we may enter into them." And forthwith Jesus gave them leave, and the unclean spirit went out and entered into the swine. The herd ran violently down a steep place into the sea. They were all about 2,000, and they were all choked in the sea. The animals were 2,000, but the demons in the man were legion. Now study on legion. Legion is like saying a battalion of soldiers. And they that feed the swine fled and told it in the city and in the country, and they went out to the sea to see what it was that was done. And they came to Jesus, see him that was possessed with the devil, sitting down and clothed and in his right mind, and they were afraid. This is a man that has given up in himself. This is a man that society have rejected. This is a man that they thought that this one is over. This is the situation of this man. But look at somebody, say it's not over yet. Jesus is stepping into your matter. I declare it's not over yet. No, it's not over yet. You see, 2026 just began. We're in the mode of March. Before the end of this month, beautiful things will happen in your life. That contract you sought, God is going to bring it himself. Look at yourself, say, "God is not done with me yet." That devil is a bastard.